This is a video tutorial that walks you through the multiple hit strategy for rapid list building using MaxBlogPress Subscribers Magnet. The first multiple hit point is your form autofiller. Filling out this form will allow you the ability to have your opt-in forms automatically filled out by visitors to your blog. Setup is quite simple. Click on Form Autofiller, and you see here we've already added an Aweber form. Here are the details. If you want to add your own autoresponder, click on Add New Autoresponder, and then you go to your autoresponder service. In this case we're using Aweber. We're going to Web Forms, selecting our web form, clicking on Publish. We see the I will install my form tab. The default selection is the JavaScript snippet, but we want to use the raw HTML version. So we'll select the text, copy it, and paste it into the area. When we click on Detect Form, you'll see that it's selected an Aweber form. That's how you know you've put it in properly. From here, all you have to do is click Add, and it'll add the form below. Anytime you add something to Subscribers Magnet, you want to refresh the page, make sure that it was added properly. Next, we're going to create our opt-in form. We select the opt-in form adder, and again we've already created our form here on this demo. If you wanted to add a new one, you would click Add New Form. Again, you would paste in your code. A lot of this is already done for you. Clicking on the pencil icon will allow you to edit the form. You can change the headline, the body text, and even the background colors of the form. You can change the text that shows up in the subscribe button. You can also format the title, the color of that. More customization options below. You can add some footer text and format the text box. Once you're satisfied with your selection, click Save. And your opt-in form is now added. The next thing we want to do is add our opt-in form into the sidebar. You can do this by clicking on the edit icon and then selecting the opt-in form placement tab. Again, there are some other options here that we'll go over in a minute, but for now we're going to click on Sidebar Widget. This is going to open a new window that takes you to the Appearances tab in your admin section, specifically the widgets area. If you're unfamiliar with widgets, all you have to do is select the widget MBP Subscribers Magnet and drag it over to the sidebar, which we've already done here. You have the same customization options as in the MaxBlogPress admin area, but these particular options only apply to the sidebar form. Again, you can edit the colors and all of the text. Once it's added, click Save. We're going to go back to our blog, refresh the page, and see that our sidebar form is added properly. You'll also notice that the pop-in is adding and the footer bar is also adding. We'll get to those in a second. But what I want you to see here is that I'm logged in now as admin, and here's the email address, and it's automatically filling those in for me. That's the primary advantage of MaxBlogPress Subscribers Magnet, is that your forms are already filled out automatically by your visitors' browsers. Next, we're going to place our opt-in form at the bottom of every post. On this same menu, Opt-in Form Placement, we're going to click the Within Post icon, which tells us that we want the opt-in form to show up on every post. And then within the post itself, you can change the positioning from the top or the bottom. We like to recommend the bottom because this is when people are most likely to want to get more information, rather than the top before they've actually read anything. Anytime you've made a change or an edit, you want to click Save, refresh your page, And in order to see this, we're going to click on the blog post itself. Remove the footer bar. Here comes the pop-up. We're going to scroll down to the bottom of this post. And you'll see that the opt-in form is already added for us. Again, notice admin and my email address is filled in automatically. So following the instructions of the multiple hit strategy, we move to multiple hit point number 4. Show opt-in form embedded inside the comment. So now we're going to click on subscribers from comment. Variety of options here. We're going to get to this one here in a second. But right here where it says show opt-in form embedded inside the comment. And just select your form. I only have one installed. There are more settings. You can again change the appearance and the text of the form if you'd like. If you make any changes, click Save. And you'll see at the bottom of the form there are a place for comments. I've already done several sample comments here. So I'm just going to copy some text here that I've already put in. Paste it. I'm going to click Submit Comment. So the first thing that somebody does when they submit a comment is they look at their comment to make sure that it looks correct. See if there are any spelling errors, to see if it posted correctly, those type of things. So this is prime real estate right here to place an opt-in form. MaxBlogPress Subscribers Magnet adds that opt-in form into the commenter's comment automatically, and it's filled out, leaving them only one extra step, clicking the subscribe button in order to subscribe to your email newsletter. Now there are a couple of other options that we can get here from a comment. I'm going to show you now. We can add a subscribe checkbox at the bottom of the comment form, which we've done already. Notice here where it says subscribe to my newsletter. You can click this if you make a comment. Anybody can check this. When they submit the comment, they'll automatically be subscribed to your newsletter. And that's controlled by checking this box on and off. You can also edit the text if you'd like. But there's another really great component to the subscribers magnet, and it's a silent subscribe. And that's controlled by checking this box here. Now, if they don't check the box, if they don't subscribe from the comment here, and you have silent subscribe turned on, when your user submits a comment, they're going to be subscribed to your newsletter anyway. And what this does is we highly recommend turning on confirmed opt-in for this option, since you're not really telling them that you're subscribing them to your email list. The best way to avoid spam complaints and stay in compliance with your autoresponder service is to do the double opt-in, confirmed opt-in, and make sure that they get sent a confirmation email. I'm going to show you what that's going to look like. What we want to do is we want to thank them for taking the time to visiting our blog and to make a comment. We also want to give them the confirmation link to subscribe to your newsletter. So all they have to do is click that link. Now you can do this one of two ways. You can have your autoresponder service set up the confirmation email. And again, here are your templates. All you really have to do is select this text, copy it, and paste it into your autoresponder service. Another thing that you can do is here at the top, where it says send thank you message for the first comment someone makes. Here's the email that they're going to get when they submit their first comment. They're going to get an email just like this. All of this text is changeable. You can make it say anything you want. Notice this variable here, your newsletter subscribe page. You can change that to match your confirmation link, or you can make it anything you'd like. These variables that are already inserted here, you don't have to change those. So it'll know the commenter's name already. It'll know your name, it'll know your blog URL. So you don't have to change these at all. All you would want to change is your text right here. So when somebody makes a comment, they'll get that email, and they're going to get a confirmation link, and all they have to do when they read your email thanking them for commenting is click on that link, and they're subscribed to your newsletter. Next, we're going to talk about the pop-in form. As you see here, all of these form editors look very similar. You can change the headline, the body text, the colors, etc. Here's some more customization options. But what we want you to do is we want you to go down to Show Pop-in Frequency. So what we want to do is we want to give it, let's say, we want to put it right in the middle. Frequency, every time the page is loaded. And we want to give about 4 or 5 seconds after the page is loaded. Any less than that, and it's kind of too soon for them to get a good grasp on what the page is really about. And much more than that, and it might seem a little intrusive. So use your best judgment on this. Right now we have it set on 4 seconds, and I'm going to show you what that looks like. Okay, when I refresh this page, there's a 4-second delay. 2, 3, 4. Okay, and that gives you enough time to see that there's relevant content here, and then your call to action in the opt-in form is going to do the rest. Okay, you see every time I've refreshed the page there's this footer bar. I'm going to talk about that next. The multiple hit strategy recommends that you only show the footer bar for the first visit. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and change that just to show you what the options are here. Now the footer bar is the one that looks a little different, as it shows as a translucent gray box across the bottom. Everything else was more of a kind of a square, like right in the middle of the page. But again, you can edit this text any way you'd like. You can change the colors, and you have all the same customization options. But go down to the bottom where it says Show Footer Ad Frequency. We're going to select for the first one visit. So it's only going to show up the very first time somebody visits the site. That way when they come again, it doesn't seem too intrusive. Anytime you make a change, you click Save. And since I've been to this site several times already, when I refresh the page it probably won't show up. But it did. And again, I have my pop-up set to start every single time. You may want to reduce the frequency of how many times that pop-in shows up to the first couple of visits, or after 3 or 4, or something like that. Okay, the next option is to display the opt-in form in your RSS feed. You can access that in the opt-in form adder menu. Click the edit icon. Go to opt-in form placement. And just select the box that says display in RSS feed. Again, you have some options. We recommend that you put it on the bottom. You can add a tracking code if you'd like. Click Save, and you're done. That's it. So this video tutorial hopefully has helped clear up a couple of the setup processes that you see in your multiple hit strategy tutorial. Wish you the best of luck. Happy blogging.